Welcome back to Date Restricted, where we explore the nightlife of Cebu City in the third part of the Philippines series. Now, of course, as the name would suggest, this is all about my nighttime strolls through Cebu during the course of the trip, where I got to see the local populace come together after dark, walking by malls, bars, and honestly, I really don't want to spoil it any further, so I hope you enjoy. Hello.
Kind of regretted not bringing my poncho with me.
Lord knows I was going to need it. You don't know something I can cross here? Why not? Oh yeah, and much like the Dominican and Colombian series, yeah, unfortunately, they don't have signals here, so you have to cross at your peril. Use as much common sense and awareness and quickness as you possibly can. It's like Coach McGinty said in The Replacements. Think fast, move faster, you'll live a lot longer. And just like one of my favorite characters of all time, Shane Falco, said, well, I'm very interested in that. I've noticed, of course, you know, there's contrast to this. You'll see an area like this, and then, of course, conversely, not too far away, you'll see some pretty good amounts of poverty and what have you. But, of course, as we saw in the other countries, I mean, that's just such is the way in certain areas of the world right now. Obviously, we wish it was better, but that's what it is for now. Joni, Sizzlers, and Roast. To all my Pinot and Pinay restrictors, let me know if that's a good one. Oh boy, it's coming down, and they did say that it was going to be a emergency flood warning, so this one might not be too long. Sayala Mall Central. Okay, so guess you got a little bit of cash to burn. You want to go ahead and get some real souvenirs, some real stuff. This is the area of town for you. And if you can make it when it's not raining cats and dogs like it is now, all the better. I can tell you, right now. How's it going, guys? Good evening, ladies. From this viewpoint, of course, it doesn't look like anything different than you'd see in the U.S. Of course, this is the first series with the new camera, so for all y'all that support the channel, so far in its infancy, salute to you. I'm putting it right back into the channel. I hope this definitely helps out with any kind of quality. Of food. Cebu IT Park, there you go. Hey fellas, how you doing? Good. Ooh, looks good. Potato corner, definitely have those back home. How you doing? See, like I said, man, rain doesn't faze these folks at all, bro. Not one bit. What's up, guys? Go ahead. Well, all right, so I should be jet lagged to absolute hell, but just of course knowing that I finally made it on over here to the Philippines, that's giving me the pretty nice little adrenaline boost, alongside the fact that the food so far has actually been pretty friggin' good. People have been outstanding as well. How you doing, guys? Yeah, wind's starting to kick up a bit. And I literally just got this umbrella, so it would really suck
if it kicked up so hard that this thing got turned inside out, I'd have to get a whole new one. And then, oh boy, deep water. But yeah, it's all good. It's my first look at Cebu at night. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Oh, that's a little bit better over here. Another thing that's really worth pointing out right now is that over here, one thing that I've noticed ever since the moment I came off the plane, just the moment I even started, of course, interacting with all the folks that Pinoys that live in, of course, the Philippines proper, is that relationships are absolutely celebrated and heralded over here. Oh boy, it's not a, yeah, I've been told that, of course, a lot of the negative Western influences are starting to, you know, kind of invade and take over, you know, some of the mindsets of both men and men and women alike over here. And unfortunately, chief among that was, I believe, the recent passing in the Filipino Congress of the divorce laws that actually now make divorce possible within the Philippines, which, in case you weren't aware, the Philippines and the Vatican were the last two strongholds in the world as we know it today that did not have any kind of course, legal and legal kind of divorce policy in place. You were married, you were married. But unfortunately, due to the new act that's been put in place over here in the Philippines, you could get a marriage annulled, but you couldn't get it ended by way of the law over here. Just to clarify. Thank you. And as such, what winds up happening is certain relationships that were beyond repair would just get to absolute dire straits. And, well, everybody was stuck where they were. There was just no escape. But in terms of relationships like that, where, you know, you have such a circumstance, especially if it can be proven in all courts of law and what have you, where everybody's innocent till proven guilty, and it really was a situation that needed to be dissolved, well, obviously that's a win. But when it comes to, of course, just ending a relationship just to get a hold of the resources of one party over the other, well, by way of exploitation of that part of the system, well, at that point, obviously, as you know, I'm not a fan of that. But which, to clarify also, from what I understand, the no-fault aspect of that is still not something that's actually applicable. You cannot end a marriage over here, and even with them looking like they're passing those regulations by way of a no fault. So that's good. That's a win. That's a win for marriage, and that keeps a good piece of the fabric of marriage intact over here in the Philippines. And I'm happy for them on that. And of course the public was happy about that as well, because that's one of many influences from Western culture that I hope never takes root in places like this, where the union that a married couple has remains as sacred as ever. And I'm here to tell you right now, based on the interactions that I've had with, the brief interactions that I've had anyways, with the folks here, is that when they get into relationships, they're not trying to just get into any kind of platonic relationships. They're getting in those relationships to marry and be with each other for life. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So many folks can take some real inspiration from that truth. Right now they're taking some inspirations from some of my favorite food towns from back home, because yeah man, just looking around, these guys don't play when it comes to grub. Also, for what it's worth, if you like to get around over here by way of rideshare, just know over here Uber is not a thing. Yeah, you have to download Grab, which is the Uber Eats, and a lot of everything else delivery-based, rideshare-based equivalent. So yeah, just a little heads up. Big ups to the gentleman that helped put me on that kind of game when I actually landed at Cebu International. Salute. Bus station, and I am not going anywhere, so hey, let's see if I can get back on the beaten path, shall I? Yeah, remember when I said that there are no signals? Alright. Don't do that. Are we undercover? Not quite. Burger joint. Seems like everybody's running with that name. It looks like we found our way inside the mall. Interestingly enough. Sunburst fried chicken. Okay. Where? A few stories to this. Cool.
Yeah, man, like I said, these guys do not play around when it comes to food. I'm okay, thank you though. After that little one. Just like that, we are right back out. Excuse me. Pretty cool night views, I won't lie. Ambiance, that looks nice. For now. Very nice. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you again for the next few videos that are coming up in the Philippines series and for all future videos within the channel. I look forward to seeing you then.